welcome back to the Shoot Fire podcast.
Welcome back, folks. This is episode number 6.
Is it 6 already?
Number 6.
Wow. We're almost in. We're more than halfway to double digits.
What is happening?
Well, on today's
halfway to episode 10. That's crazy.
I know. We're almost there.
Before we get into it, if you guys have any suggestions or topics you'd like us to talk about,
we have an email.
shootfirepodcast@gmail.com. Email us with any questions, concerns.
Anything.
Tell us to shut up and never do a podcast again. Tell us any topics you'd like.
We'd love to talk about
Sponsor
it. We do
us.
a lot more than hunting and
Fishing.
and eating.
Yeah, we do product reviews of any product you send us, unless it's butt plugs.
Whoa. Okay.
Restart.
No, we'll leave it in.
Okay.
But we'll do whatever you guys want. You know, we do a lot outside of this. We can do an episode going into that. If you want to hear about it, just
If we're not talking about hunting,
let her know.
I like to talk about grilling.
I don't want to talk about any more food. What do you want to talk about
We
grilling?
didn't talk about food, do we?
That's all we did last time. We said we're not a podcast that talks about food, and I think we spent the first 25 minutes of the episode talking about food.
Oh, well, you know what
Let's talk
for
about
dinner?
grilling. No, I don't. What are we having?
French dip sandwiches.
Holy smokes.
That's good stuff if you guys haven't had that. Everybody's had that.
I love French dip sandwiches.
That's a pretty common food, I think.
Is it?
I like bratwursts.
Ooh, bratwursts. That's right up my alley.
I grilled hot Italian sausages at school this week.
See, I would much rather have a bratwurst than that.
Well, I was going to, but I went to Kroger and they had it on sale.
Yeah, I mean, I see it, but
But
yeah.
anyway, yeah, you guys can email us with topics.
All right.
Let's jump into today's
Yeah, let's jump in.
topic.
Today's,
We're
go
going
for
to discuss our new format to these podcasts, which we're allowing you guys to get insight on.
Ooh, did we pick a name?
Yeah, I thought we called them rapid fires.
Rapid fires. There you go. That's a good one.
Yeah, rapid, or we could call them well, no, we're sticking with rapid fire for now. But if you guys have any,
Yeah, if you want to rename it something more creative, I'll give you some of the ideas we had floating around. We had embers, rapid fires, tidbits.
But they're just short little 5-minute, 10-minute podcasts of
About anything.
anything, mainly gear reviews or product reviews.
We might do one after this. You
or
never know.
how-tos.
Yeah, how-tos or major life updates, whatever it is.
Yeah. We're let's give our location right now. We are in a barn.
I'm in a skid steer.
Andrew's in a skid steer. I'm sitting on a cooler. Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it. We're surrounded by hay, straw,
water,
and totes, big IBC totes full of water.
and our tractor. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a
Maybe I
nice
should've
breeze
sat in the
today.
tractor.
Gosh, it was so beautiful out this morning.
It is, and now it's
So
getting
beautiful
warm.
out. Yeah, it's getting hot. But
Let's give you guys a temperature update.
let's see, it was 53 degrees, I think, when
It's
I was shooting my bow
67
this
right
morning.
now. I bet that's most people's dream temperature.
67. Well, the temperature in the shade is nice, but the sun's getting warm.
What's your ideal weather?
See, this is controversial because nobody else is going to agree with me.
Nobody will agree with mine.
If I had to pick my ideal day, I'd say
I have two.
partly
A warm
cloudy
one
skies.
and a cold one.
I'd say partly cloudy skies, pretty stiff wind throughout the day. I'm talking like 25-ish mile an hour plus winds all day.
Yeah, you lost me.
And I'm going to say the morning time, maybe like 36, and the afternoon, maybe 42 degrees.
Okay, so I'm not far off.
42, I think, is perfect.
I think that my ideal day, I have one warm and one cold. My ideal cold day, well, they have to do with activities. Well, talk about your activities on that day.
Ooh, on that day? Let's see. It could be I wake up early, my wife makes a nice cup of coffee, play with my daughters, and then go to work. And then maybe throughout the day at some point we go, I don't know, sit out in the woods or do something. Not deer hunt, I guess, because that kind of requires its own deal. But like dove hunt, pheasant hunt, fish, just go walk around outside for a while, maybe shoot our bows in the backyard, grill out for dinner, maybe make pizzas we have a pizza oven in our backyard. Something like that would be my ideal day.
You
Yeah, you really
invited me
should.
Once, but I think Taya got sick or something.
Yeah, you really should try it. They're way better than restaurant pizzas.
Yeah.
Plus, the last pizza we made, Taya did it. Taya's my wife. Did it from basically scratch. It was her own dough, her own sauce, her own cheese. Now, the pepperonis we bought from Carfagna's. But, like, other than the olive oil and the flour, everything came from our house.
Really? What kind of is it? The tomatoes she grows? Or does she?
Yeah, I think that was the only time we've eaten the tomatoes we grew this year. We have a toddler and a dog that pick all of our unripe tomatoes and eat them outside.
Yeah, their daughter does eat green tomatoes, and it's the funniest thing. And she thinks they're delicious.
Loves them like they're apples. She'll just walk out and you just hear her munching on apples. But it's green tomato, like very green tomatoes.
Like they just maybe were buds a week ago. Well,
anyway, what's your ideal day?
There's our food topics. My ideal day probably be, well, I have a warm one and a cold one. Warm one, it'd be 58 degrees in the morning, get up to 60.
That's about today.
Stay about that, 60.
Yeah, we're a couple degrees warmer than that, but not
I
many.
would stay there all day with a little bit of a cool breeze, sweatshirt weather maybe, cloudy. And then my cold day, ideally, I'd wake up and it would be 7 or 8 degrees. It might get up to 20 with no breeze.
All right.
And warm sun.
Yeah. I mean, those are good days.
Yeah.
What's your least favorite of any weather? If you had to go outside and it was this, you'd be upset.
Any degrees above 80, I'm out.
Yeah. I think the worst is like a hot day, like 78 degrees plus, and it's like
feels like
not raining, but it's so humid that it feels like it's raining, and maybe it's going to sprinkle during the day at some point.
Yeah.
It's
like
just
the kind
hot.
of day where you're convinced.
It's like the type of day where you get out of bed feeling great, and then you step outside and your underwear's wet from the moment you take your first step until you take it off in the shower.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the kind of day where, like, you get a cheese stick and it gets warm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like packed lunches just suck because they're never cold.
Yeah. And I don't have a refrigerator to pack my lunch. Can you imagine if you work somewhere? Oh, you do, kind of. If you had a microwave for your lunch, how much of a game changer?
Oh, I bought a microwave for work. It is a game changer.
You could pack every meal you eat for dinner and reheat it.
Yeah, that's what I have. Either that or factory meals is all I eat anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't had a lunch meat sandwich in a long time.
That sounds good. When I pack lunch, I do more snacks. I do dried fruit, nuts, beef sticks, jerky, cheese.
What's your favorite packed lunch? Like, if you just appeared in your kitchen one day, a packed lunch, you open your lunchbox, what's in it?
Healthy? Like
No.
I eat now?
Just whatever you want. Your favorite packed lunch.
As a little kid?
Let's say the tooth fairy comes and drops off a packed lunch for you. It's in your refrigerator when you open it in the morning to take with you throughout the day. What's in it?
I got this.
I'm talking no holds bar, your favorite deal.
No,
like you would just be giddy like a little kid all day.
I got this down to a science.
Let's hear it.
I would do turkey, an orange and white cheese sandwich.
I like it.
With a little bit of mustard on it.
What type of mustard?
Yellow. Is there different kinds?
Oh, there's a million types of mustards.
I don't know, just normal mustard.
Okay.
And then a bologna, an orange and white cheese sandwich with a little bit of mustard.
By orange and white, he means Colby Jack.
Oh,
Colby. You can call it orange and white all you want. I just am giving.
And then I would do a turkey Tom, Jimmy John's Subway sandwich.
3 sandwiches?
It gets better.
Holy smokes.
Dried apricots.
Okay.
And peanuts with a little bit of dark chocolate in there.
Oh.
And by the way, this is ice cold. Your ice packs.
Oh, yeah.
They held all day.
Yeah.
A nice slice of zucchini or banana bread with butter on it. Salted butter.
This is like a feast.
Oh, it gets better too. And then just like a little glass of white milk that stayed frozen.
Right. I love milk more than anybody I know. Are you telling me you want white milk in your packed lunch?
If it could stay cold.
Holy moly. You lost me there.
And then I like the strawberry banana body armors that are like ice Like if you put them in the freezer for
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 hours, and then other than that, just water. And like my unhealthy lunch, like if I didn't eat how I eat now, it'd be Uncrustables with Go-Gurt.
So you want to hear, and I won't say her name, but I have a girl that works for me. Her entire lunch every day, I get a Go-Gurt. Go-Gurt has jokes on them. She eats a Go-Gurt. She got rid of her Uncrustables, to be fair. But she used to eat Go-Gurts and Uncrustables every day.
Yeah.
I love it. I was so jealous. I'd sit there and look at her like, holy smokes.
Yeah, I don't eat like that anymore. I wish I did. And let me tell you what, if I'm going out to lunch, what sounds good right now is some chicken wings.
Oh, yeah, that would be good.
Like bone-in, dry rubbed.
Yeah,
with
like
smokiness.
Yeah.
It's that kind of day today.
Let's see, my ideal lunch.
Can you grill chicken wings?
Yeah, absolutely. They're really good on a pellet grill.
I don't have that. I have gas.
Yeah, you can grill them.
Is gas propane?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have gas. Maybe I'll do that this week.
Yeah, you should try it.
Can I tell you what I grilled this week?
Sure, let's hear it.
I grilled steak, sweet corn, bratwurst, Italian hot sausage,
Yeah.
and chicken breasts.
I think everybody's going to think we're about 4,000 pounds between the two of us.
I eat a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not that heavy, though.
Well, my ideal lunch is, I'd have to say, this is embarrassing because it's almost the exact same. I want a turkey and Munster sandwich and a bologna and Munster sandwich, but I like it with the potato chips on the sandwich, so it's real crunchy like. And then I'd like some salt and vinegar potato chips and either an apple or a bag of raspberries, depends on the time of year.
Raspberries are unbeatable. I didn't. Even
They're
think
not the
about
best
them.
fruit at all, but when they get kind of mushy in a lunch bag all day,
Yeah,
they're
really.
so good.
Especially when you're hot.
Yeah.
And here's the thing too: you have to pack some mule wipes so you can wipe your hands. Do you do that or no?
No, I just eat however they are. I'll antibacterial
Really?
if they're bad. Yeah.
I have okay, guys. We can talk about this too. My birthday present this year was a backpack that's a cooler.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I think it's for like drinking.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I use it as lunchbox. I'd fill that full to the brim of snacks.
And I'd probably throw in mine too, like a chocolate chip cookie that
Cold.
homemade cold chocolate chip cookie, slightly
I
stale.
like cookies that are.
I don't want a fresh one. I want one that's 4 or 5
the
days
best
old.
is when the Ziploc gets a little watery.
Yeah.
And it gets a little bit on the cookie.
Yeah. Yeah, but the cookie's already stale, so it's like very contrastingly dry and wet.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
That's like the best. Anyway.
Okay, well, let's actually
Or you know
talk
what I
about
used
this
to
week's
like
topic.
Is when Mom used to pack Oreos sometimes for like field trips and stuff.
I never got that treatment.
Oh, I did. It was good. Grapes?
Oh, grapes are good. But sometimes grapes get too cold. They kind of hurt your teeth sometimes.
I'm not a huge fan of grapes outside of pack lunch.
Yeah, that's true.
Cherries,
they do have a
though,
special
are
place.
so good.
Oh, cherries are great, especially if you're working somewhere where you can just absolutely launch the seeds in
Yeah.
whatever direction you want.
It's like you see how far you can spin them out.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like fruits, it's like the ones that suck to eat just sitting there are the best packed.
Yeah. But some fruits are so bad packed.
Peaches,
Watermelon?
watermelons.
Watermelon's terrible when you pack it.
In a hard container.
Any melons are terrible
hard
when you pack it.
container, it's good. Ziplocs.
Yeah,
not
like
good.
those little
glass ones.
Yeah, the little glass ones.
That's
yeah.
acceptable.
Yeah, but that's like just pulling it out of the refrigerator. I'm talking Ziploc bag pack lunch.
Like it's been sitting in a hot truck.
Yeah, but it's still cold.
It gets so hot in the summer that I started setting my lunch under the truck for shade.
Yeah. I do it under the back seats if I don't have like a super insulated lunchbox.
But I get worried that people are going to steal my lunch.
Yeah, that's a valid worry. There's a lot of fatties in Delaware County.
I know. Well, that was good.
Okay, well, let's talk about the topic for this week.
What is the topic?
Let's talk about our bow setups.
Oh, that was what we. Yeah, that's what was our plan.
Yeah. I'm excited to talk about it. I just got my wife and I's bow all sighted and dialed in. I know we're a little late, but we both bought new bows
Well, let's walk through your last year's bow setup. Since you
Actually,
switched.
did you just want to get into it now? I was going to go through our deer history chronicles, or you want to save that for its own? Well, this is still its own episode. We did nothing but talk about pack lunches for 15 minutes.
On the dot. That was pretty crazy you said that. Can you see the time?
No.
That's the time. Can I?
It's all faded. He's trying to show me the computer screen, but it's faded.
Thanks.
Let's talk about our deer hunting history. So I was trying to find the dates, and I was wrong. Oh, there you go. I can see it now. So
You started in the winter of
23.
the fall winter of 22, 23, right? Or 23,
It was
24.
23, 24.
And you started in the fall of 23? Yeah, that makes sense. You started in the fall of 23
Yeah.
into the winter of 24.
That's correct, because I got the...
That is correct.
Let's start with my first deer I got early. It was October 3rd of 23.
This is a doe.
A doe.
A
Actually, I
doe.
shot it here, where we're at now.
Right here. No.
And that was with a bow called a Mission... Ooh, it was just a cheap bow. I totally forget. It was called Mission something or another. And I shot it in October, like the October 3rd. And I loved it so much that when we went to my in-laws' house for Thanksgiving in
By
November...
the way, he was in athletic sweatpants and a T-shirt.
I was. Anyway. Well, yeah, let's just talk about the story of each of them. Maybe that'll be interesting to somebody, because I'd like to listen to it. So we had it was a...
What the crap
What?
is that? There is something rattling
hear
on the
that?
roof. I think it was
It
something
sounds like
falling.
a miniature transformer just got in a battle on the roof.
So-
Like a Beyblade rolling around up
Are we
there.
talking about like electrical transformer or like the...
No, like the movie Transformer. That was weird. Okay, let's get back on topic.
So that Sunday...
So that was with a... Well, let's talk about what... Well, you go for it.
That
I'll
was
think
on a
about it.
Sunday. And I sat with you all morning and...
Well, no, you didn't, really.
No, all morning and
So
afternoon.
where
And then
this
we went back
was,
for Sunday dinner.
There's a north and south block of woods. They're each basically perfect squares. They're each
It's
about
east
5
and west,
acres.
but that's okay.
What?
It's east and west blocks of woods.
Whatever.
Okay.
There's 2 blocks of woods, and there's a big clearing through the middle of it. It's probably 300 yards wide by 12 to 1,400 yards long, something like that. Is that about right? No, maybe not that long.
Whatever.
Maybe
It
800
doesn't
yards
matter
long.
the size.
Whatever. There's a big clearing. So we each had no idea what we were doing. So we put a ground blind on each side of it. And we had the coolest ground blinds. I wish we have one of them.
They got destroyed.
I think
Weather?
mine might have got destroyed, but yours, the garage door one, we still have. We got this
Oh,
ground
yeah.
blind.
My foot was broken.
That's right. That's why you didn't cross it. I remember that. You were on a scooter.
By the way, if you guys' footer's broken, I'll have to look up the scooter. I got this scooter with size 48-inch.
Yeah, you can get
Tires.
off-road wheels on them.
Yeah, we got off-road wheels. And I have a broken foot, and I am traveling through woods better than sometimes I travel right now.
It was pretty remarkable.
I flew through those.
I'm looking at 2 doves on the ground right now, about 15 yards away from us.
Is there?
Yeah, come over here. You can look at them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they just flew away.
There they go. Well, anyway, so we had this ground blind that Griffin was in because he was in a scooter. He obviously couldn't be mobile.
I
So
broke my foot moving boxes.
Yeah, that was...
Well, this is unrelated. I'm so bad at podcasts.
So we got this ground blind. So ground blinds have 4 sides to them, right? When you pop them out, there's kind of the 4. It's like a square you sit inside of. No, I'm okay. But this ground blind, one of the sides, instead of having like a door, because most of the time on the corners they unzip and you kind of have to wiggle through them, the whole side of this thing tilts up like a garage door.
Yep.
Like the whole height.
It was magnets. It was
all magnetic.
It was silent. It wasn't even zippers.
You can walk right in it, standing up.
Yep.
It was awesome.
But the point is that I would film Andrew from across the woods because I couldn't cross with him,
Yeah.
which was awesome.
But anyway, so it's this Sunday, all day. I mean, we got out there early in the morning.
And I sat all day.
All
and
day.
That's pretty remarkable.
And then we left.
I've moved 7 times podcasting here, so.
Yeah, we both left probably, what do you think that was? 2
Do you
o'clock?
remember what happened that day?
No, what?
The squirrel came into my blind.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that.
I was sitting in my blind on my scooter. I think I was halfway asleep. And I woke up, and there was a squirrel 3 feet from my foot inside of the blind. It came in the window. Was that day?
Yeah. Same day. And I think after that, we got up and left.
For dinner.
For
family dinner, Sunday dinner.
Was it dinner?
Lunch, I don't know. It was something.
Something had happened because it had to be earlier.
It had to do with Hayden, I remember. I forget what it was. Maybe he was moving or something.
Yeah, something. Hayden's our other brother. So anyway, so we went and did we ate, did whatever we were doing, and then I went back alone.
Because I was doing something.
Yeah, he had some and I think I probably just played hooky on it. I just ditched out. Anyway, so I went back, and a doe came out, and I shot a doe.
Well, you got to tell the story. You can't just...
Yeah, so I was sitting in this ground blind, and actually it was just how I planned it up. I saw her from way across the other side of my block of woods, came all the way through it towards me, like towards the opening, and then she kind of deviated at the last minute and went a little farther away than I thought, but I thought it was still shootable, so I ranged her, and she was at like 33 yards, and I had this mission. I wish I could remember what it's called. They make 2 bows. One's called a hammer, and one's called the other. The other one is what I had.
The arrow?
No, the bow was called the mission,
No,
and
the arrow.
The arrow was just the Easton 6.5 millimeter.
That's what I have.
Arrows, and I shot and this is interesting. Actually, we'll talk about it.
The rack or no?
I shot a Grim Reaper whitetail special. It's the 3-blade, but not the one with the giant blades. I think maybe it's not called the whitetail special then. It's just the standard maybe. It has 3 blades.
I remember the packaging. It's white and black.
Yeah. And it was
it's so weird how you remember things.
Grim Reaper Broadhead. So I shot it. Anyway, so I shot her at 33 yards. And then I just sat there. I called everybody because I didn't really know what to do. So I just did what they did in YouTube videos.
We had zero clue on what to do.
Yeah. So I just let it go. I didn't even know if I made a good shot or not. I thought I made a good shot. I felt pretty confident with my bow at the time.
And then your wife, me, and Nolan came out.
Yeah, so I called them, and I stayed in the blind till they got there. And then they're coming from the block of woods that Griffin was on, because that's where the trail's from. And I'm walking around, wandering. I found the knock. So I found the arrow in the middle of the field, and no blood.
Oh, we missed the detail. Me, your wife, and Nolan walked past the deer and didn't tell you.
Well, yeah, so we're going to get to that.
Oh.
I'm looking around the woods. I was like, well, maybe I had a bad shot. I mean, I thought it was perfectly broadside. I thought I hit square where I should. Found the arrow. I mean, the arrow was covered in blood, but there was virtually no blood on the ground. Yeah, no blood trail to follow.
Drops, maybe a few leaves.
Maybe. I think maybe in total I found
8 leaves.
Yeah.
We
6.
You kept all of them.
Yeah, I did keep some leaves, but most of those leaves were from where she was down. Anyway, they come out walking and are kind of smirking at me, and I'm like trying to follow these basically non-existent drops of blood. I thought I lost it, and I look up and they're all standing right next to it. She went maybe 40 yards, 45 yards. And
then we had to watch the Steven Ranella video of him in the ditch.
Listen, when I say zero idea, I mean we were in so over our heads. I had zero idea.
Was so pregnant too.
Yeah, no, Ruth was just born. Ruth was 3 months old.
I remember that she was just.
Ruth was 3 months old, so she was just not able to help me. She was the only one who'd done it before. And like when I tell you no idea, like that was the first. We fished, but I'd never even kept the fish before. This was totally
our first
new experience.
Harvest.
So finally, I kind of butchered the whole deal. I don't think we did a very good job, but got it gutted, got everything done, and then I went and hung it up, and I went back the next day, and I processed it all myself, and I ate 2 pieces of the meat. And then every other piece of meat went bad because
the freezer
went bad, and it was so covered in hair.
And we also had
I had no idea what I was doing.
Lots of pork. We raised hogs, and we had lots of pork and lost all the bacon.
Yeah.
And
It's sad.
sausages, which are good.
So,
Nobody else, do you
anyway.
well, yeah.
Let's move on. So then I went to New Hampshire, which is where my in-laws are from, for Thanksgiving
shot one up
in
there?
November. No, but this is part of the story. So I went there, and they have we don't have really a good bow. We have a bow shop, and it's good, but it's not great. But they had one up there called Coyote Creek, and I got a new bow. I got a Prime RVX 36, and man, that thing was I think from the time I bought it until my next hunt, which was December
over a month.
18th or 20th.
How do you remember the date?
Well, it had to be later than that because it was the day I got it back from the processor the 26th of December, and then we left the 27th.
Yeah.
So it had to be the 23rd or the 22nd.
So over a few weeks.
I mean, I bet I shot it 8,000 times. Not joking. All day, all night. I just sat there. We had, from my living room, I'd open the garage, the door out to the garage.
Through the garage. Yeah.
Through my living room, through the laundry room, and then out into the
driveway.
garage was exactly 20 yards. And I just literally all day, because I didn't have work, I'd sit there and just shoot it all day. And then on December 20-something, let's say the 22nd,
Or third or something.
I was at the K farm, and I shot a buck, and it's a cool buck.
So we can talk about that. We both sat in the ground blind together.
Yeah.
And we saw deer, but we just didn't shoot it.
Actually, I don't think that's true. I think we both sat the day before together, and then we went back. I just went back alone.
That was the day I was hunting. Remember, that was the day I was rolling around on my scooter in the dark.
Yeah, were you in a different blind then?
No, I was in your blind.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was, because I remember I had the folding chair. And
You were there, but you weren't in the same blind.
I think I was.
No, because I filmed it by myself on my phone.
Well, no, I'm talking about the day before.
Oh, yeah, day before, yeah, he was definitely with me in the same blind.
And you remember what happened? I fell off my scooter into the puddle.
That. Oh, I do, yeah. You got soaked.
My cast.
You got upset, yeah.
Anyway.
So then the next day, I went back in the morning, and you didn't go with me.
No.
Just me, and buck came out at like 18 yards, and I shot it, and that one was with this broadhead called a Rec
REK
FX4 is what it was called.
You got a shout out.
REK, yeah, I did get a shout out from him, but now that I've grown a little bit, I'm a little disappointed in that. I just watched the footage back. So it's this tiny little 4-blade. It has 2 blades that are maybe an inch, and then 2 blades that are maybe like half, 2/3 of an inch maybe. It's a weird noise. Anyway, we're hearing weird stuff.
We're next to a school, and their stadiums are playing. Anyway, go ahead.
So we it did at first. Sorry, he's saying stuff to me. So we got I shot this FX4. It's this little 4-blade fixed blade broadhead, and I shot it. It was quartering to me, which means it was facing closer to me than it was left or right. And it went in. It was a perfect shot, but as soon as it was maybe, I don't even know, maybe a couple inches into the deer, it turned. It didn't hit anything. It had cleared the rib cage because we looked at the wound channel. It just deflected for some reason and went straight backwards and out the back opposite side hip of the deer.
Yeah, which we thought it was a bone or something.
Yeah, it was weird. It just turned. And we went back and looked at the wound channel later, and there was nothing that it hit.
And we looked at the footage, and you can see it do it.
Yeah, you can watch it. It goes in straight. It's going straight,
By the way,
and then it slowly starts to curve, and then it just takes a hard left.
He had a Google phone, or not an Apple phone.
It's a Samsung Galaxy.
It has unbelievable video.
Unbelievable. So much better than the iPhone.
And
It's
you
not
set
even
it up on
funny.
the chair next to you and filmed it.
I had a little tripod you left me the day before.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know. I just guessed.
So, moral of the story, the FX4 is probably a no-go for me from now on, even though they did give me a real nice shout-out.
And it did a fairly okay.
No, it was bad.
Was it?
I hit both lungs, and then it turned left, and How far do you think that deer ran? 160 yards?
Long way, and I was on crutches.
I mean, forever. Over creeks and through thick, thick woods. And it just kept going and going and going and going. But it was huge. That was a big deer. Now, it's neat because it only has
Do you remember its hanging weight? I remember it was huge because when I told my
hanging
roommate,
weight. So gutted and drained, I think it was 198 pounds.
my roommate was going crazy that it was that heavy.
Yeah, it like really big.
Antlers were good too. It had one antler.
Yeah, it has one antler. So the antler base or bed, what do you call it? I guess, like where they come
the
out,
antler comes out.
is all scarred up on one of them. Looked like it got in an accident when it was younger, and it had like a real big scar. And then the other side has what would be a really big 6-point. It is a 6-point deer, I guess, but it would have been a 12-point buck. But it's big, like big antlers, but it only has one. It's kind of cool. I like that more than I don't.
Yeah, that's neat. And there was a matching-ish one close to it that had two there. I think.
Similar that was there. I just didn't shoot that one. I shot the one with one antler.
And
then I think from there, the next deer we get is yours.
Is it? You didn't shoot any?
I only shot 2 in 23, and then you had the first one in 24.
When we were doing it with Andrew, I was only gun hunting because I didn't have a bow.
Yeah.
And what were we hunting with even? I don't remember.
If the game warden's asking, it was definitely a straight wall cartridge.
I don't remember what it was.
All right, well, tell them about your bow.
It was Taya's little black thing. That 350 Legend. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was definitely a 350 Legend.
And and so I started hunting the 24 fall. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And
so the fall of 24. I think it was early. You got a really early deer.
I can pull up the picture. It was I only
because it was still pretty warm out.
I only hunted one tree stand.
Yeah.
I hunted it for. I know you'd like to discount me, but I was there for like 2 weeks every day in a row.
Yeah.
I spent I was sitting a long time.
Well, I think the issue was, now that I've learned more, they say that you're not supposed to go in the mornings in the early season because there's just no activity. And I think you were exclusively hunting from.
Well, because I had afternoon class on
dawn to
Monday,
noon.
Wednesday, Fridays, and I had they started at like 3 p.m., so I could leave at noon and be fine. But I would hunt every day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It was October 3rd.
October 3rd, so that is a pretty early.
And mine had 2 antlers, and I was sitting there, and it was pretty far away. And I actually have a video of it.
I have a video of my buck as well. I can
we're
share.
looking at the video right now. I was hunting over. I didn't know that was a food plot. I forgot.
I never saw you actually shoot. I'd never seen this video.
I didn't take the video of me shooting.
Oh, you didn't? Oh.
No. I was by myself, and I had my Insta360 up, but it lost battery.
Oh, that's too bad.
But I was hunting over a
Ooh, that'd be a good topic. We should write down our filming gear.
clover food plot.
Big clover food plot. Not big.
And with the feeder.
Yeah, it has a feeder
Here's
on
the
it.
video of him. Let's see if it.
We can overlay the video. I'll describe it right now. He's looking down from his tree stand into a clover food plot.
Yeah, and so it just kept coming closer and closer and closer. So I texted Andrew a picture or a video, or texted there's a buck under me, really small though, and he's like, just shoot it. I was like, okay, I'll shoot. Because I already passed up on lots of does.
Yeah, a lot of does.
But
But I was telling him after I did it, there's something different to shoot. And I like hunting deer regardless if it's buck or doe, but to shoot a buck was kind of a special feeling.
yeah, and I've never shot at a deer before, let alone anything, you know. And so what was that? Oh, there's a cat.
It's a cat.
What was I writing? I'm getting distracted.
Oh, our what we take with us, like filming and everything else wise. Keep going though. I can remember that.
So it came closer and closer and closer, and Andrew's like, just shoot it. And I was passing it up because I was like, this thing is tiny. I'm not going to shoot it. And eventually I just shot it, I guess. I aimed what I thought was pretty good.
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
I think it was a pretty good shot.
Anyway, I shot it, and I'm up in the tree stand.
So I was less than a half hour away. I was probably 25 minutes away. And by the time I got there, you had already tracked it and had it in the back of a Ranger. So it had to be a good shot. Yeah, gutted and everything.
Which, by the way, I did not do. I have no clue how to do that. Or farm guy did that.
So it had to be pretty close.
What is his name? Like, what do you call that guy?
Farm manager, I guess?
Just the farm employee.
He's not like a farm hand. He's more like a
employee.
Farm foreman.
Farm worker.
Yeah.
Anyway, a guy that works there, because his assistant used to work there when this happened.
Yeah.
And he gutted it for me very nicely. And
in lightning speed. I'm not joking. It was less than 25 minutes. They had it gutted, hanging in the back of the
because from
gator.
The tree stand, it crossed a creek, which was maybe 10 yards from my stand, went up the creek, and fell dead probably 5 yards outside. It ran maybe 20 yards.
Well, that's pretty good. Did you want to say what you were using then? Like bow and everything?
I was using the Bear Adapt, the hunting public version. And then I had a fixed Broadhead. It was a G5 Montec. Yeah, I had the orange. No, I didn't. I think I was using your arrow on that.
Were you?
I'm pretty sure I was using your all black and purple one.
Oh, those were RIP TKO arrows. I think you were. Yeah. And you were using a G5 Montec Broadhead, which is a 3-blade fixed blade.
Which, by the way, this hush puppy's huge. Because you got worried it'd be too big.
Well, they're just different type of broadhead than I was used to.
And
I didn't really know anything at the time.
I also cut my fingers really bad.
Neither of us, frankly, knew anything at the time.
I still don't. But that's okay. Anyway, I shot it, and I actually don't know how many points it is.
It's probably
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 point?
7 point.
I mean, it's no Mondo Giant. I don't want to fib to you.
And by the way, where we're from, this thing is like a baby.
It's not small.
If you were in Alabama, it would be okay.
It's probably a 2, maybe 3 years old.
It's small.
Yeah.
It wasn't a first. It definitely wasn't a first. I don't even think it was. I'd say it's 3.
Yeah, probably
There's
2.5.
There's no way it's 2. You think?
Yeah,
probably.
Maybe.
I don't know.
2.5, 3 years
excited.
old. Yeah, I'm thrilled for you.
Looking at the shot placement, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be a little bit more forward.
Near perfect. Yeah, he's just a touch back, but almost a perfect shot.
My goodness, look how fat I was.
Yeah, oh yeah. Big old chongus.
I was so happy. And then I took it up.
That's funny. Well, keep going.
Yeah, you can tell us in a minute. I took it up to get processed that morning.
Where you took it to a place called Hoffman's? Is
Hoffman's
where you took it?
Meat.
Actually, I was pretty impressed with them.
It just took a while.
Yeah, it did take a while, but I was pretty impressed with their stuff there.
Well, this isn't the best part. Then I took it to get taxidermied. This took 2 weeks. And I had it back in my truck.
Well, let's talk about mine. So we took my buck the year before, mind you.
Hold on.
Oh, keep going.
Before you start talking trash, these people have treated us so nicely.
Oh, yeah. So good. It's not trash.
So helpful.
Because I am very pleased with the result.
Yours looks a lot better than mine.
It looks better. But for the price and time I had to wait, I'm not sure it was worth it.
Well, I think they're not into deer. I think they do more exotic stuff.
Yeah, so I took mine. Now, don't ask why. But we drove all the way to Indianapolis. Greenville, which is, I guess.
Field.
Yeah, there's not much there. But there's a place called Hoosier Trapping Supply.
Which, by the way, we're very big fans of.
It might be one of the coolest places that you could go visit.
Yeah, they're so helpful. They help us with everything.
Oh, they're so nice. You call them about anything, they'll help you. Yeah. I bet they'd help you with your math homework if you called him and asked him to.
Yeah, I'm sure. He'd probably.
Gosh, that guy's so nice to us.
Charlie's his name is the owner.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, but anyway, so I took my deer out there, and I paid $485 up front, and then $475 when I picked it up.
So about $950-ish?
They told me it would take 12 to 13 months. It ended up taking 18 and a half months to get it back. Almost 19 months.
Well, that's not great. But I'll tell you what, they might not be quick on that. But I ordered traps online. Over the phone, actually. He helped me decide which traps were the best for my area and what I wanted to do. Walked me through my whole setup, told me exactly what I needed and told me what I don't need. and he walked me through everything, and I paid over the phone with him while talking to him. Less than 12 hours later, it was on my front door.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That is nuts.
He
and
had to
he
be
sent
packing
more
it
than
up.
I even ordered. Remember,
Yeah, gosh, they're so nice. And
sent
I might have the prices wrong, but I'm close to the right price
he
on the beer
sent
mount.
a hat for me, and then he sent stickers and all kinds of stuff, and wrote me a thank you note. Which, by
Gosh.
the way, we've spent quite a bit of money there.
Yeah, but either way, he's so helpful. So I'm in no way degrading it
Yeah.
at all. I love that place. I'll continue to go back. But Griffin, a year later.
Well, you'd be waiting what
So
11
at the
months?
time in
10 months?
October, I would have been waiting
10
11 months.
11 months. I dropped
10
mine
months.
off probably on October 5th,
Yeah.
and I pick it up on Halloween.
Yeah.
And
Done. Like
done.
ready to hang on the wall.
Ready, yep. And it's on your wall.
It
on
is.
What
Above
is
my
that?
coffee machines.
Is that called a kitchen or what?
Sunroom, I guess.
A sunroom?
I think.
He has a pretty cool. Well, that would be another one of Andrew's coffee setup.
Yeah, well, so we got these, we got them in there. And then after that, I think the next year I got 2 does that year, last year.
I wasn't there for either of them.
I got one here, which you came and helped me with.
Did I?
Came and helped me get it into the bed because I drove that,
Ranger?
no. What did I have? I had something. It was when I was driving a Tundra, but I couldn't get the dough into the bed for some reason. Oh, the ground was super wet where it was. My feet kept sinking into the ground every time I'd pick it up.
Oh, I do remember.
So I didn't have a way
out
to.
in front of P Road.
Yeah, I didn't have a way to pick it up.
And the Indians loved it.
Oh, I loved it. So that I shot. Actually, that was a pretty cool shot. I shot totally behind me. I had a ladder stand on a big tree and had to totally bend around the back of it. And that was, again, with my Prime RVX. And I shot that with I believe that one was a QAD Exodus.
We're
And
20% battery, by the way.
Okay, well, when it gets lower, we'll turn it off. He's saying the battery percent. So I shot that with a Q80 Exodus, which is a 3-blade, fixed blade, and actually I had great result. I got hard on it, so I know it's a little biased, but she ran maybe 22 yards, 25 yards. And are we all good over there?
Yeah, I turned it from 144 hertz to 30.
And then, the second doe I got was back at the K farm where Griffin got his buck.
Yep.
And I shot her. That was a really far shot, actually. I felt really confident in my bow. I probably wouldn't do it otherwise. But that was a 58-yard shot. And that was with the Grim Reaper mini mags, which I just gave Griffin. And
yeah, here, you can look.
it was just a double lung. And boy, howdy, I shot her. She ran 30 yards maybe and died in seconds. Like, it was the fastest of all of the shots I've had. It seemed like the most humane maybe.
It says they cut nice holes, maximum penetration, razor edge, bone busting pro tip.
Yep.
No deflection on angled shots, smoothest opening blades, no O-rings or rubber bands.
Yeah. I mean, it went in. It wasn't a very big entrance hole, but then the back looked like you could almost fit your fist through it.
Which is crazy because these are that big.
Yeah, they're small, but they're called mini mags.
Mini mag, 100 grain, 4 blades.
But wow, I was very impressed with that.
1 1/4 inch cuts.
And then that takes us to present day. That's everything we've got.
The deer we've harvested.
So let's go through the broadheads. We got Grim Reaper Whitetail Special. We got G5 Montec. We got Rec FX4. We got Mini Mag Grim Reaper. And Q5 Exodus, is that what it's called?
So the one I used in your mini mags are the best, you think?
Which are you most impressed with? Let's rank them 1 through 5.
I don't really remember your mini mag, but I wasn't impressed with your buck.
Actually, I'm going to put last 5 was that Rec FX4.
Number 4?
Number 4, I would probably put the Grim Reaper Whitetail Special because it didn't open. And I even called them and told them that, and they said that it definitely opened. It just didn't look like it. But while we were gutting it, like I held the heart in my hand, and it was the same size as the closed broadhead. It never opened.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be 4. 3, I would probably put...
Well, this is kind of unfair because you haven't really hunted with mine.
Yeah, but I didn't really get to see the tracking job either. That's what I'm just realizing. I didn't see how far it ran.
It ran, so where you're in that tree stand, if you turn left across the creek up the soybean field, it was on the edge of the soybean field on the other entrance.
Yeah.
I don't know how far this forward.
So we have left, we have the Q80 Exodus, the Mini Mag, and the G5 Montec.
Well, let's start here. Which one were you most impressed by?
Actually, it was probably the Q80 Exodus. It's a 3-blade, and it's not that big, but the blades are right up front, and the hole was like a perfect triangle all the way through. It was weird.
Yeah.
That'd probably be my number 1. And then
which
yours be number 2, and then the Mini Bag be number 3.
one? Okay, so let's do the 1, 2. So the best,
Was the Q80 Exodus,
number 2,
would be the G5 Montec,
number 3,
would be the Mini Mag, Grim Reaper Mini Mag,
number 4,
Grim Reaper Whitetail Special,
number 5.
the Rec FX4.
That's our list for the
What are you
Broadhead.
using this year? Have you even...
I'm going to use the same exact arrow,
Are you?
I think.
Oh, I've changed the whole 9 yards. I have a different bow.
Is that not allowed?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Or do most people like say? I was also thinking about giving you the arrow to put on the deer. That'd be kind of cool.
What?
Can I put the arrow with the broadhead that was used, still bloody, on that deer?
Oh, yeah, absolutely you can.
And also, how are you supposed to shoulder mount every deer?
I don't think every deer. I think just your noteworthy ones.
How about every buck?
Maybe every buck is fair. Maybe not. A lot of people don't.
Well, for Christmas this year, well, this will be a whole separate episode. But for Christmas this year, depending on how it's going. By the way, that was not. I didn't mean to run out of breath. I almost just tipped my whole water bottle over. I am gonna ask for my maybe buck mounted, and I was gonna ask for maybe my furs to be tanned.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. You didn't get that last year.
Mm-mm. I got a trip to. Well, this will be a whole nother episode too. The Wonders of Wildlife and Museum and Aquarium.
Yeah, that's its own episode. I already have it on my to-dos.
But we have to go there first
Yeah.
and then talk about it. Is that it for this episode?
Our setups, let's talk about ours. No, for this year, what you're doing. So my wife and I both went out and bought new bows this year.
What did you buy?
I got a Matthews Lift XD,
That's the one we were looking at.
which
while
the
we were-
Matthews Lift, when I was shopping for my bow, is what I wanted. But they didn't make one in a draw length that worked for me. I have a 32.5-inch draw length. But now they came out with this one called the Lift XD, which is a long draw length model, and I am enthralled with it. It's the best thing ever. So I'm shooting that with the dialed proof sight, ultra view arrows, and broadheads we're still picking, but I think the first this year I'm going to try as a G5 Mega Meat. And then my wife has a Matthews Lift RS, which is the low poundage, low draw weight model. And she's shooting it at 52 pounds, and she is shooting rip, or I think she's shooting
the
rip.
same arrows as me.
Yeah, TKOs as well. I was trying to think if they were the other ones, but they are TKOs. And she is going to shoot the G5 Dead Meat V2, the small 3-blade mechanical broadhead.
Okay. And what are the odds?
Oh, and she has a Matthews Ultra View sight.
Are you going to take her out or?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're going to go together a couple times maybe, but most of the time I think we're going to go same property, different location.
Uh-huh. And I'm using the Bear Light Adapt,
Mm-hmm.
the Hunting Public version, the camo one.
You know, you're more than welcome to the Prime bow, too, if you want to use it. But I like your
mine.
bow a lot.
I like mine.
Yeah.
And it has a Trophy Ridge stabilizer or silencer, whatever that thing's called.
Stabilizer.
And then a Trophy Ridge 5-pin sight.
Yep.
Or
5 fixed
4.
pin.
I think it's 4.
No, it's a
Might be
5 pin.
It might be 5. And then I use to practice the Easton 6.5 millimeter orange arrows. and then I used Andrew's purple and black arrow, and then I use the. I think I'm actually going to try these that you gave me. These.
Yeah, I gave him a pack of Grim Reaper Mini
Mag Pro Series.
I'm very happy with them.
But
And Griffin has a 29.5-inch draw length, and he's shooting 70 pounds? 60 pounds?
I have no clue.
I think he's at 70 pounds.
I'm a little lighter than you.
I think then he's at 60 pounds.
Am I
70
heavier
pounds.
than you think?
No, I upped this. My prime bow was 60 pounds. I think we had 60 pounds
Mine was
both
heavier
before.
than your black one.
I think you had 70 pounds then. Because I had 60 with my prime, Griffin had 70 with his adapt, and I have 80 pound now with my
What's like
lift.
ideal? Is it? Can you be too strong on it?
I think anything 60 and above. Although our draw lengths are so long, well, mine is, that it doesn't really matter. Like, I think realistically I could shoot like 50 pounds, but I have such a long draw length that the arrow is so fast.
I don't have an ape arm, so.
I got long arms.
Yeah, I do not. I just have normal arms. This is a long podcast.
I know. I keep talking, frankly.
Are we going to, do you want to do another episode right now?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, thank you for watching the shoot. Or no, they don't watch it. I keep saying
Yeah, I know.
watch.
It's so sad. We'll start camera again before too long.
I think, well, I was just going to say maybe we should keep these audio only, but our tidbits for the gear
For
review.
videos? Yeah.
Maybe we'll do video.
That's a good thought. We could set up we'll talk about that later.
Well,
All right.
thank
Thanks
you
for
guys.
enjoying the Shoot Fire podcast. Thanks for listening to us. And
email us with
hope
any
you guys all
topics.
have a great weekend. Enjoy your time with your family
Whoever
and your loved
emails
ones.
us first, we'll give you a gift.
We will.
So you better race yourselves to, and we'll only say that at the end of episodes so we know if they listen.
We should drop it in random. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea all the way to the end like this.
Yeah.
We'll make it a good gift.
Yeah, we'll send you something nice. Maybe we'll even get Shoot Fire Podcast hats.
Merch.
That would be pretty cool if we actually have people listen.
It would. All righty, ladies and gents. Thank you much. Bye.